middle at 7 foot even.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the live on. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Tuesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
So here's Miami's starting group. The front court is Jaquez and Butler. The guard set is Rozier and Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint for the Trailblazers. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The wingmen at Sharp and Thibault. And it's Simons in at the point.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Here's Hero after the Trailblazers pick up 2, and the 3-ball is good.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero, so confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Simons with the ball, picked up by Hero. Thibault can't get it to go. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Thibault sends it back. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Ayton, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And so just over a minute and a half played. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Grant against Jaquez. Hero sends the pick for Jaquez.
And that's a play where Grant lets you know that he can stick with his man, do a good job defending. So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Here's Jaquez. Butler deciding where to go with it. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
And Rozier, here we go. Here's Jaquez. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
This team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against Dallas. Rozier kicks to Butler. Rebound by the Trailblazers. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Trailblazers foul.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
The Heat trail by 3. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Sharp. Butler kicks to Hero. 6 on the shot clock, and that one good.
Tyler Hero.
Hero's got 5.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Driving the lane, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. To the paint, here's Jaquez. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Jaquez has got his second bucket of the night.
And this is what Jaquez likes to do, attack on the interior.
Simons, the pass to Grant. Back to Simons. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
It's tipped. Jaquez outside. Outside, Hero. And the 3 off target. Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
What a... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The wingman at Sharp and Feigl. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Love the combination of skill and athleticism. Anthony Simons exploding offensively here.
And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys, really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
And taking a look at some stats here for Rozier. Last year, getting it done. He averaged about 19 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And you make it easy on Simons when you leave someone that wide open. He's always looking to make the extra pass.
Here's Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. Confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Jaquez finds Butler. 5 to shoot. Rozier the pass to Butler. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Butler's got 9 points. And opening day here for both of these teams, Brent Perry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on?
What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Pass to Butler.
2 minutes.
And there's Butler with the flush.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Simons, and the slam dunk by Simons.
Well, I think the kids would say Simons is in his bag. Is that right?
Pass to Adebayo. Butler, a screen on Simons. And it's Rozier missing. Trailblazers leading by 6. And we've got our 2K insider.
What a tough play from Simons that time. And he's going to get an extra shot to boot here at the free throw line.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Portland.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
1:11 left in the first half. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Simons with the ball. Picked up by Rozier. Simons against Jaquez. And it's Simons missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
They get the rebound. From deep. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Hero.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Simons, the pass to Sharp. Pass to Grant. Back to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Portland no good that time either. The Heat trail by 4. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Heat ball.
On the wing, Rozier. Covered by Simons. Outside, Hero. Up in time. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Portland Trail Blazers. He's at the quarter-century mark. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Limiting turnovers has helped. Give their ball handlers props. They've been smart with the decision making.
They're certainly running the offense well. And now let's take a... And that is it for halftime, folks. It is...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Kevin Love, Josh Richardson out there with Robinson, and it's Jovic in at the force line. Here's Benton. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Benton's got the first bucket of the third here for Portland. Love outside. Outside Robinson. The good-looking shot from the wing. Robinson's got his first points of the game. And here's Anderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And that one drops for him.
Well, inside, Denny Avdia is confident in his ability to convert.
Brent, with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Kevin Love.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Jovic passes to Richardson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Heisman, defended by Avdia. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over Avdia. Bank shot, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Heisman. Henderson defending, and there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Richardson outside. Avdia with the rebound. Portland leading by 6. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. It's Henderson on the wing. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
The three buries it from three-point range. And now a 12-point Portland lead.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, Dad. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A.
Team foul. Jovic. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Henderson. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Benton. Here's Avdia. Here's Kamare. Portland needs to get off a shot. Henderson. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. It's stolen. Shot's good by Banton.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Highsmith. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Outside, Avdia. Trains the three-pointer. Avdia's got 5.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Robinson for 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And so he hits both. The Heat shooting around 40% from the floor here. And there's the foul. It'll go on Delano Banton. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution.
Pass to Butler. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his...
It's got to be a sense of urgency right now, okay? Any kind of tip out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Trailblazers leading by 22. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The wingmen at Sharp and Thibault. And it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Grant against Hero. Takes a 3.
And the execution in their half-court offense has left a lot to be desired this half. Just way too much one-on-one and not nearly enough ball movement. Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Now, here's Simons. Ayton a screen on Hawkins. Simons kicks to Thibault. 6 to shoot. Simons against Hawkins. A shot's good from Simons.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Back to Rozier. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Grant against Butler. Takes it off the glass.
And attacking and playing with intensity, Jimmy Butler, a ferocious competitor.
Grant outside. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Up top Sharp. Rozier defending. Here's Ayton. No good on the triple. And here are the Heat now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Hero passes to Rozier. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Man, Rozier getting up. Impressive to see someone his size finish with authority.
Grant outside. For 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hero finds Rozier. Back to Hero. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Here's Thibault. He moves. And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
The Heat trail by 20. Butler on the way. He's covered by Grant. Adebayo with a screen on Grant. To the inside. The kick outside to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Hero with a 3. The rebound by Sharp.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thibault, the pass to Ayton. Ayton sets the pick for Simon. Pass to Thibault. Simons against Rozier. To end the drought. They grab their own miss. And Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out
The blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never
changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single
Win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games at night.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance.
Like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Sharp. And he gets
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
2 shots.
so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Tyler Hero. Assist from Jimmy Butler.
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Pete Ball.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really
Greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Carter in at the center position. Now here's Simons. Sharp passes to Simons. Pass to Graham. Now Thibault. He's covered by Caldwell-Pope. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, you expect this from Ayton. For him to shrug off contact inside and power his way to a bucket.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Allie, what do you have to say?
He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Simons. Pass to Sharp. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Banchero. One guy here this evening, Shaden Sharp. Incredibly talented, Stan.
Hey, Brian, you talk about a guy with potentially a very high ceiling. He's got all the physical tools you need. His skills are improving. He's still young and still putting it together.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. Down low. Here's Wagner. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
What concentration there from Wagner. Accepting the contact and still finding a way to capitalize.
Coach, the ceiling seems very high for Franz Wagner. He's shown improvement year after year.
He has, Brian, and he's already so polished offensively. He's got great footwork, great touch, and at his age, I think it's the patience he plays with that really stands out. Off the bounce, Suggs showing his athleticism.
And here's Grant from the arc. On the wing, Grant. Back to Sharp. Just 4 to shoot. Driving in. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, good second chance bucket by Sharp. You got to get in there and participate on the play to win those.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen. Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Suggs surveys the D. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
Now here's Simons. He had 25 points in his last game. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
Simons against Suggs. And it's Simons penetrating. The 3 from Ayton. Caldwell-Pope pulls it in.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
The hallmark of this Orlando team, their defense, which led them to the playoffs last year, Coach.
Well, Brian, they were second in defensive rating. They've got great size. They're young and active. This is a great defensive team. And what's scary for the rest of the East, this team is still on the way up.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. The teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
Textbook pick and roll. Simons is a natural at running these sets.
It's Suggs with a drive. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Simons. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Caldwell Pope against Thibault. 11 feet out. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
Outside for Grant. Back to Thibault for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Tipped. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He's covered by Simons. Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. And Carroll with a screen on Simons. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Orlando ahead. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
Blazers trail by 3. Simons outside. Pass to Thibault. To the inside. Grant. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. Lots of Grants in the NBA over the years. Jeremy Grant acts like a guy who grew up around the league. You can really see it, Coach.
Well, Brian, he really did grow up around the league, and really just a high IQ player, great in the locker room, gives you great energy and effort every night.
Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points.
Well, quick feet get Caldwell Pope straight to his bucket.
Suggs against Simons. Up top, Ayton. It's Sharp on the wing. Ayton inside. Defended by Wagner. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. Orlando in second.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
And it's Simons penetrating. Yes, it's good. He's got 11.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Suggs with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Simons against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Sharp. Back to Simons. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Team foul.
Thibault, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Sharp passes to Ayton. Back to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown.
That's a good contest from Caldwell Pope. He is a very good wing defender.
Wagner up top. Ayton against Carter. There's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
And here's Simons outside. The Trailblazers rebound. He gets it in there. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Ayton has always been a solid offensive rebounder, and he's got the numbers to back it up.
And Carroll with a screen on Thibault. Caldwell Pope against Thibault. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. Back to Caldwell Pope. Grant with a steal. Now the Blazers moving it up. Sharp has the open look. They get the rebound. Outside Thibault. And that's an intentional foul.
Wendell Carter Jr. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Sharp against Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And Grant gets it to go.
Well, that possession was going nowhere. Credit Grant. He saved them.
Wagner outside to the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Now the Blazers on the move. 51 seconds left in the second. And here's Grant from the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
That's an athletic play by Sharp, putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
Wagner against Sharp. Wagner, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Suggs. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Clock at 4. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
And it's Simons penetrating. And the layup is good off the glass. Simons has got 15.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Take a look at Orlando. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
And talking about our game involving the Magic, not a lot of separation here at the half.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying.
And that's it for half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then there's Anthony. And it's Black in at the 2. No problems knocking that one down. Henderson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson joins from the G League Ignite. What do you see in his game?
Well, look, I see a really talented guy who plays the game hard. What you've got to get improvement in are the two areas that most people have to improve in: shooting and decision-making.
Isaac, right side. And stolen by Williams.
Well, that's what you want to do, but he didn't have the angle to get the pass in.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 6-point lead. Williams a screen on Anthony. Pass to Ben. Beyond the arc. Henderson against Anthony. Henderson misses.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Isaac outside. Anthony with it. Going inside, and Anthony slams it in.
Well, look at how fast Anthony's drive is, making it very difficult for the defense to keep up.
Avdia, good.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Anthony, the pass to Isaac. The shake. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, inside the paint, Isaac is a pro, using his size to get himself a high percentage look.
Henderson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
To the left side wing. Avdia against Harris. Here he goes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Orlando ball.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wagner. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Trailblazers lead by 9. Here's Avdia. The finish! Rips down the breakaway slam.
And the defense had no chance trying to stop him there, just punishing them on the break.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
The third pick in 2023, Henderson anointed as a franchise piece, but he took his lumps in year 1, Stan.
Well, Brian, look, the hardest position to play in the NBA is as a point guard. And so this guy has the athleticism and the skill, but there's so much to learn in terms of decision making. This guy's going to be a very good player.
It's stolen by Isaac. Wagner outside. Out to Harris. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside for Henderson. On the take. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Attacking the hoop. That is Scoot Henderson's bread and butter. Unstoppable when he's going downhill.
It's stolen away. Avdia, right side. With 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Portland. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter, and it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Counted from distance. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, from range, Anthony can be pretty consistent, so you really have to keep an eye on him.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. A line change here for Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Sharp. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And he double clutches and throws it down.
Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
On the wing, Grant. 6 to shoot. Over Banchero. And it's Portland with another.
Yeah, nice control and poise under pressure from Grant.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And Carroll with a screen on Simons. Suggs against Simons. And Suggs, here we go. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Well, we saw Suggs' ability to take over games at the collegiate level, doing the same here in the NBA.
Pass to Sharp. And he drives in. Missed inside. Magic trail by 8. Suggs with it. Picked up by Grant. The kick out to Banchero. And here's Caldwell Pope. Launches a 3. Simons with a rebound. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And Ayton with the stuff.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
Caldwell Pope against Thibault. Goes up with it. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. There's the 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Shot on the wing. The Trailblazers rebound. Now Sharp. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Carter. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Carter, a screen on Thibault. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Stolen by Sharp. Outside Thibault. There's the triple. Rebounded by Suggs. Magic trail by 10. Wagner with it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Shaden Sharp.
Well, you know, at 6'10", Wagner brings a lot of versatility to the court with his scoring, passing, and ability to defend multiple positions.
So it's Portland now. Simons, right side. It's Sharp on the wing. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Trailblazers.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Simons.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Grant. Grant the screen. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And so Portland takes the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
A look at the Magic starting group. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. Now, Hero. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
So it's Miami now. After the Magic pick up 2. Jaquez with the screen on Banchero. And it's Butler missing. Jaquez the pass to Butler. Jump shot is good.
Shooting with great confidence. Butler fires immediately off the catch.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round, but it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Orlando shooting their first free throw tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now Caldwell Pope after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Butler on the way. They can't stop the run with that one.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court.
Launches it. Offensive rebound. Out to Carter. Wagner outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Butler against Banchero. And slam dunk by Butler.
Look, that's exactly what you want to see from Butler. He's at his best when he's attacking the rack.
Hero against Caldwell Pope. Banchero is screened for Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Can't allow any separation off the screen. Caldwell Pope, very good at taking advantage of any space you give him.
Hero sends the pick for Butler. Out to the wing. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Misses the wing Jerry. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Shots good by Butler.
That one's deep, real deep, but Butler has proven he's more than capable of draining the long ball.
Wagner outside. Here he goes, and finished off by Wagner.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now, Hero. He has yet to score. Shots good from Butler.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Suggs looking around. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Wagner with it. Picked up by Hero. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner, a sneaky athlete, maybe better than some people give him credit for. Showing you explosion right there.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
The basket's coming early and often in the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner into the 3 slot.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA, thanks. And stolen by Wagner.
Love the opportunistic defense, guys.
Took him no time at all on that one. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
Hey, the form, the release, everything in sync and lined up. Fun watching Caldwell Pope shoot the ball like this.
Adebayo, it's good on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Rozier against Suggs. Pass to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
Jaquez with the screen on Caldwell Pope. Hero finds Jaquez. Fires for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Look, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Suggs against Rozier. Now, here's Suggs. He's got 5.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Hero passes to Butler. Outside Rozier. Adebayo kicks to Rozier. Butler from outside. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Inside, Adebayo And Adebayo throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:09 left in the first half of the game. And that one is good from Suggs.
A physical guard, Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Suggs against Rozier. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Suggs has got 10 points in the quarter. Jaquez outside. From deep. Nice defense from Wagner. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Suggs. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Jalen Suggs. 2.
Both free throws good from Suggs.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Hero kicks to Rozier. Pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Carter. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Orlando enjoying a 12-point lead as they Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Glancing at the upcoming schedule when you guys played against one another, did you always have your games circled on the calendar? Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Miami Heat.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end?
That is more than enough of...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Richardson is out there with Robinson. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Highsmith in at the 3 spot.
At just a skosh under 7 feet, Mo Wagner does all the things you'd expect him to do well. He can be dominant in the paint as a scorer and on the board.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Highsmith. Orlando grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
For 3, Harris doesn't get it to drop for him. The Heat trail by 18. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Pass to Black. Back to Harris. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Richardson.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Heisman. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Black. Richardson covering. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Black's got 5 points so far.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
For Miami, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Well, wide open look for Love. Gets an open look and hits. Love's got his first basket.
Well, that's a smart play from Richardson there. His teammates love how hard he works to create opportunities for him.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. The Heat trail by 21. Heat moving the ball around. Pass to Jovic. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Here's Black. Richardson covering. A nice shot by Black. Black's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Richardson, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
Not much the defense could do there with Richardson bouncing like that.
Orlando leading by 18. Harris outside. Pass to Howard. Here's Black. Richardson covering. Just 5 to shoot. Black the pass to Isaac. It's rebounded by Jovic.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Stolen. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Boy, nice finish that time by Isaac. Power and athleticism on that dunk.
Here's Highsmith. Offline with his three. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Richardson. Here's Jovic. Off with the layup. And so it's Orlando controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Magic, in the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the 5. Robinson misses. Magic leading by 22. Caldwell Pope outside. Takes the 3. Orlando gets it back. Banchero, that's good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Robinson, that's good. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Suggs. Misses the 3. Heat shooting here about 46% for the game. Kicks it out to Richardson. Love with the screen on Wagner. Robinson passes to Jovic. Clock at 4. Pass to Highsmith. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. And finished off by Banchero.
Nice job by Banchero to get behind the defense on the break.
Highsmith's shot is good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Orlando leading by 22. Now Suggs kicks it out to Banchero. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
Jovic passes to Robinson. That shot missing. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. The Magic have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. There's Wagner with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Here's Highsmith. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Drills it from outside.
Suggs clearly on a mission right there. He went to the line looking for payback.
Robinson dishes to Love. Caldwell Pope against Robinson. Pass to Jovic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Magic.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Suggs.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Here's Banchero.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Rozier had a hand on it.
Caldwell Pope showing us excellent timing there, using his length well on defense.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From the arc. Good on the 3-point shot.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Suggs with the ball. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, great.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you. For joining us. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, they kick off a road trip to Charlotte, where they'll take on the Hornets.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that will be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
So here's Portland's starting group. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter, and it's Simons in at the 1. Now here's Rozier. Uses the glass on the layup. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA.
Throw down the burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Now here's Jaquez. Pass to Butler. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First team foul.
Here's Rozier. Down low. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a three-point play. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Simons against Butler. Simons passes to Thibault. Ayton with it. 6 on the shot clock. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Jaquez drives in. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Simons. He had 25 points in his last game. Pass to Thibault. Back to Sharp. Adebayo with the rejection.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Sharp's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And he lobs it up top. Grant with a steal. In transition. Outside Sharp. Thibault on the wing. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Outside Butler. Driving inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Yeah, we got Jalen Ramsey in the audience for this game.
Yeah, we see plenty of celebrities in the crowd during Heat games, and I'm sure he's loving the atmosphere here tonight.
Simons passes to Ayton. Back to Simons. Jaquez against Grant from behind the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
And Grant, the Heat, last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire two-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Grant outside. The three is up. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Heat trail by 3. Hero, the pass to Butler. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Jaquez. He's covered by Grant. Releases. Off the left rim and out.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Butler against Simons. It's stolen by Thibault. In transition, here they come. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint, and he wants to get in there. That's why.
Pass to Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
There's Simons with a 3, and Hero grabs the board. For Miami, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Rozier from outside, and it's Portland with a rebound. Outside Sharp, Hayden with it, guarded by Adebayo. Back to Sharp. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
Inside, here's Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Jaquez, the pass to Butler. Jaquez with a screen on Sharp. Butler. And he banks in the layup. Butler's got 9 points.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
Pass to Sharp. Left side Thibault. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Portland.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. And it's Simons in at the point. Rozier against Simons. Rozier, the pass to Hero. Rozier with a screen on Thibault. Hero, no good. Portland leading by 7. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Jaquez drives in. Hero finds Butler. Here's Jaquez. Good, and Butler gets the assist. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season, even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
Right side, Jaquez. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Jaquez against Ayton. Outside for Grant. Puts up a 3. Jaquez grabs the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Down low. Poke loose. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Thibault. Nails it from 3. Thibault's got 8 points.
And some signaling here that Shaedon Sharpe continues to get better with his decision-making.
Hero against Thibault. Hero screen on Simons. Pass to Adebayo. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. Adebayo's got 5 points in the quarter.
The versatility of Adebayo, he can initiate and he can shoot off the catch.
Simons. Oh, misses the dunk.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
Here's Rozier. It's rebounded by Grant.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Hero finds Jaquez. Back to Hero. Butler on the wing. 12 points for him. Oh, tough work inside from Butler. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
Clock at 6, and here's Butler outside. And it's Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Left side Thibault lets the 3 fly. Rebound Miami. Rozier with it. Now guarded by Simons. Hero. Fires the 3. Thibault with the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Ayton, a screen on Rozier. There's Simons with a 3. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Heat trail by 8. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Butler finds Rozier. Now Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Back to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, nice vision on that pass from Hero, and he put the ball right in the shooting pocket.
Nice move. It's Sharpe.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And the first half now in the books. It's the Trailblazers leading by 8. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Checking out the Trailblazers. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone start. And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Portland Trailblazers.
They're moving at a high speed.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Kevin Love. Alec Burks is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Highsmith in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Off target from outside. Heat trail by 6. Just 21 wins for Portland last year, Brent. Their lowest total since the 71-72 season.
Yeah, BA, and if history serves me right, that was just their second year in the NBA. I do like the youth movement. This team has to rebuild in the Rose City. They've got some interesting pieces, but this one's going to take some time.
And there's a pick. Here's Banton. Rebound Miami. Left side Burks. The kick out to Richardson. Avdia with a steal. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Avdia's got his first 3 points of the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And the basket by Highsmith.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. But Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
Miami making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. All right, for this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Heat third.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Trailblazers lead by 8. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Highsmith. Who poked away. Avdia outside. From deep. Rebound Miami.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's Highsmith. That three's off the mark. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Portland to the middle. Nice move. Pass to Kamari. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Heat trail by 8. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Here's Richardson. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Awesome seeing Richardson get a little tricky with the ball. Some fancy moves there.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Avdia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 4-3. Williams. Love grabs the miss. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Highsmith. And a miss there on the triple. Portland leading by 9. Pass to Henderson. An easy 2 on the layup. Henderson's got 4 points this quarter.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Jovic shot is off.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Here's Henderson. Sweet little floater. Henderson's got 6.
Yeah, how about the touch from Henderson? Sinking that floater with confidence.
Robinson passes to Love. Fires for 3. Banton pulls it in. The Trailblazers have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Avdia can't get it to go. Heat trail by 13. Out to the right wing. Highsmith passes to Jovic, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there were a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers, or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Butler, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
But Jimmy Butler not going to back down in that situation, just inviting some contact.
Butler hits them both. Portland leading by 13. Left side Sharp. Nifty move. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Offensive board. Kicks it to Hero. Back to Jaquez. Hero finds Jaquez. Second chance effort. No luck on that one. Ayton with the defensive effort. Portland leading by 18. And here's Simons outside. Another miss by Simons.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches and so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Hero outside. Butler, a screen on Thibault. Hero for three. And they recover it. Pass to Adebayo. Jacks up a three. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his third assist of the night.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Here's Thibault. Another shot. Grant outside. With the drive. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Grant's always looking for those seams, so when he finds one, he'll rip right into it, like his aggressiveness there.
Butler passes to Jaquez. Back to Butler. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Simons outside. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow!
Amazing!
Man. And that one is hammered home.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Adebayo finds Butler from the arc. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And that's experience. Butler just understands where to be.
It's Sharp on the wing. Let's go with a three. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
2 minutes.
Pass to Grant from deep. Rebound Miami. Now Rozier. Back to Jaquez. Butler passes to Jaquez. Left side Butler. And it's Butler Butler with the jam.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Outside Sharp, into the lane. Oh, nice!
Look at the bench.
Down!
I mean, the bench is going nuts.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Trailblazers.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Sharp finds Steibel. Back to Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
Here's Sharp, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen by Jaquez. Fast break, here come the Heat. Pulls up for 3. Drains the triple.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
And here's Simons outside. Drops in the 3. And the Trailblazers lead by 21.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and...
And as a coach, Dan, what's something... trying to establish at this stage?
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything. From the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The wingmen at Sharp and Thibault. And it's Simons in at the 1. Now, here's Grant. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Ayton.
Well, defensively, Carter Jr. is smart, strong, and has great length.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's foul number 2 for him. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
They get it again. Here's Ayton. Orlando grabs the miss.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And the turnover again by Orlando. Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. Wagner as screen on Simon. Here's Suggs. And it's in there.
Yeah, staying committed inside. Suggs takes the contact but gets it to go.
And here is Simon. He had 25 points last game. Grant for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Grant's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Portland. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Out to Carter. Pass to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The Magic trail by 4. Suggs with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Suggs passes to Wagner. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, the corner is the sweet spot for Caldwell Pope. Easily over 40% for his career from there.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. into the lane. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. His last outing, he had 8 points. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Simons against Suggs. Grant on the wing. Ayton sets the pick for Grant. The three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Grant's got 9.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Suggs looking around. Pass to Wagner. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Shot clock at 5. Caldwell Pope passes to Wagner. 35 seconds left in the first. Grant with a screen on Suggs. Grant against Banchero. Grant, that's good. 11 points in the game.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Suggs with the ball. The Magic again can't hit. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers with a 6 point. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Well, that's what Caldwell Pope is out there to do. A terrific shooter from three-point land.
Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Look, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
Did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. And here's Caldwell Pope following Jeremy Grant's 3. Out to Carter. It's up a 3. Hands it from downtown.
You love the confidence. Carter Jr. knows how effective he can be off the catch.
Simons against Suggs. Ayton wide open. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Grant kicks to Simons. Kicks it out to Grant. Off target with his 3.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Well, look, everyone likes a flush. Carter Jr. showing his force.
Suggs against Simon. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Grant. Portland needs to get off a shot. And it's Sharp missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now, here's Wagner. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Portland shooting their first foul shot of the night. Loads of expectations come with going number 1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. 6 points for him. For the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, Banchero. And he drives in and finished off by Banchero.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Thibault, the pass to Grant. Portland again missing. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And Wagner has it in the corner. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3-ball. Caldwell Pope's got 9.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
I like the confident response from Jeremy Grant.
Suggs against Simon. Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Simon's the pass to Grant. And the Trailblazers another 3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Jeremy Grant, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Trailblazers. And it was from 3-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
All right, let's switch it up. And that's a halftime wrap.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Jeremy Grant, what a contribution.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. We've got Avdia, Henderson out there with Williams, and it's Kamare in at the 4. Pass to Howard. Isaac with a screen for Howard. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 6. Portland had Greg, one of the great guard combinations, in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Back the pass to Wagner. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams.
Yeah, Wagner showing some toughness there to get through the contact and hit the shot.
And the NBA right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as anyone.
Yep, I would agree.
And Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. Has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Black the pass to Isaac. It's picked off. Anderson, no one around him. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And now a 7-point Portland lead.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Swiped it away. Right side, Avdia. From outside the arc. Knocked loose. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Harris passes to Wagner. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Banton. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Stan, after a few down years, the Magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bangs on the trifecta.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul.
Henderson.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
They swipe it.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And it's Avdia off the drive.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Harris looking it over. Shot clock at 6. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Outside, Simon. Grant gets a wide open look. And so it's Portland feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Black and Harris with the guard set. Howard is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Wagner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Black uses the glass to finish the lane. Black's got his first 2 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chest out for a 3-point play. That one on Ayton. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Banchero's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Franz Wagner comes in for Howard. Caldwell Pope, who's checked in for Gary Harris. And it's Suggs in for Black. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Sharp. There's the triple. Drills the 3-pointer. Sharp's got 5 points now this quarter.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaden Sharp. That is his first foul of the game. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando.
Coming out of the floor for your Magic.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute play.
Wendell Carter Jr.
And the call will be against Anthony Simon. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Wagner with a screen for Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Wagner. The second chance effort.
And bringing the D there, Sharp with good lateral movement and those long arms to disrupt the offense.
And Ayton throws it down.
Great execution of the alley-oop. Of course, having Ayton to throw it to makes it much easier.
And that one's good.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Sharp, the pass to Grant. A fader. Back to Simons. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Carter with a screen on Simon. Suggs finds Wagner. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaden Sharp. That's foul number 2 for him. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ayton sets the pick for Grant. And again, it's Portland converting.
Yeah, when he's playing like this, Grant is an offensive machine. And he'll just keep coming at you. Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Here's Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Here's Carter. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's the 3. No good. Shot missing. Trailblazers leading by 20. Feibel for 3. Good on the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his 5th foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. And it's Sharp missing. And stolen by Ayton.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Trailblazers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? Well, he's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Pass to Sharp. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, credit Caldwell Pope, an adept defender. Knows when he should look to take chances on that end and turns it into transition point.
And another turnover here by Portland. Here's Suggs. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
What a big night for Contavious Caldwell Pope. Converting time and time again.
Ayton a screen on Banchero. Grant for 3. Carter pulls it in. Caldwell Pope right side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
3rd personal foul.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
At the line for 2.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. From deep 3-point territory. Can't connect. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shot.
basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And the starting lineup for Miami, Jovic and Bam play together inside. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. And it's Rozier in at the 1. Here's Banchero. That shot off the mark. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Well, Clark, he's a former 1-1 back in 2022. The league better watch out. Paolo Banchero is coming.
And he's coming with force, B.A. Loved him his 1 year in college. Loved his mobility, his strength, his savvy, and all of that on display as he's going to be one of the bright stars in the years ahead in the NBA.
Now here's Suggs. And it's Wagner missing.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about Jimmy Butler and what his defensive scheme is for him. And Coach said to not let him bully us from the interior and mid-range. We want to push him as far out as possible. We have to play tough. Let's see if they're able to accomplish this, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Shot clock at 6. Here's Carter. Drops in the layup for 2.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
And it's Rozier with the ball for Miami. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Jovic. Butler on the wing. Wagner with a steal.
He's turned it over twice pretty quickly. Time to refocus.
Count that bucket.
In transition, Banchero already knows to turn on the Jets. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense to catch up on him at all.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Carter, good. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver. Boy, if you want to stop Jimmy Butler, you got to bring all-out effort. I mean, this guy loves to compete.
Here's Suggs. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Now here's Adebayo. Pass to Butler. Lets it go from deep. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Here's Orlando. They're on an 11-2 run. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Jovic passes to Rozier. Hero outside. He shoots it. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Carter with it. Now guarded by Rozier. Suggs, the pass to Carter. And he goes in for the dunk.
Absolutely flying. Look at Suggs using those hops to jam it home.
Pass to Carter. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Yeah, they're really working the paint now.
Heat trail by 7. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Rozier can't get it to go. For Orlando, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. For 3, Caldwell Pope, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
On the attack, Hero. Wagner with a steal. To the inside, Banchero, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who can really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
And Banchero drops them both. Hero outside. Will it go? Outside for Butler. 3 seconds left. And the shot is good off the backboard. Butler's got his second basket on the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Orlando.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Rozier and Hero are the backcourt. At the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. And it's Adebayo in at the center position.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim and make it look easy.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Orlando making their last shot. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Wagner. The shot by Butler, no good. Magic leading by 12. Wagner on the wing. Butler covering. Wagner, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Yep, that one's good.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Wagner outside. Banchero outside. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Jovic. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. From outside the arc. On target from range. Caldwell Pope's got 6 here in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. And it's Butler with the jam.
Once Butler has some speed behind him, watch out. You know he's looking to throw that thing down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
But you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that. He gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
And that one's good. And the Magic lead by 17.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Caldwell Pope against Hero. Pass to Adebayo. 1:10 left to play in the first half of basketball.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Carter on the wing. Back to Caldwell Pope. The three. And another three for Orlando.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
Here's Hero. And a nice finish on the layup. Hero's got 5 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
They set the pick. Here's Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Banchero. For three, Caldwell Pope knocks it down from distance. Caldwell Pope's got 12 now in this quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's Orlando with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this.
The Bulls will square off against the Wizards in Washington. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
This is going to be an exciting one, Ernie. I'm ready.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Magic. And that'll do it for...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Kentavious Caldwell Pope displaying his skills today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
The tandem at 1 and 2, Black and Harris. Mo Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Howard in at the small forward position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Orlando has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Looking at lineups around the league, Graham. Seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Now here's Love. Here's Jaquez. Miami, no good that time either.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Harris. Isaac outside. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Isaac's got his first points of the game.
And Isaac really a big-time player on the interior. When he's near the basket, he's looking to score the ball.
Oh, rejected by Howard. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Here's Richardson.
Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
And a miss there off the inbound. Harris passes to Wagner. Off offensive rebound. Isaac banked it in off the glass. Isaac's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you have to keep Isaac off the boards. I mean, when he's that close to the rim and has good position, he's a threat to grab a bunch of rebounds.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Black. Still no points. And here's Harris. 6 to shoot. The 3. Love grabs the miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Robinson can't hit. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Isaac outside. And the dunk by Isaac.
Yeah, he's going to flush it every time when he's that close to the rim. You can't allow him to get that kind of position.
Heat foul. Hayward Highsmith. First personal foul. First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Black, guarded by Richardson. Wagner outside. Puts up a deep 3.
They're not shooting the 3 ball as well as they did in the first half.
Outside Robinson. There's a screen. Takes a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Robinson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Harris. And it's Miami with a rebound. Pass to Love. Here's Robinson. He takes it in. Here's Highsmith. And it's all from 3-point range. Isaac with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
Now here's Robinson. He has 6. The 3 ball sinks it from distance. Jaquez has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Harris. Yet to see a basket. No good on the triple.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Love for 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Harris. Picked by Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. The shot comes out. Outside Jaquez. And he drives in. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salad.
And so it's the Orlando Magic continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Heat. At the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. Rozier and Hero in the backcourt. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Over the past few seasons, we've seen a big youth movement in the NBA, Clark, with average age dropping to an all-time low.
Yeah, those are the facts, and it's great that there's so much talent. I don't dismiss or discount that at all, but you still have to have a level of value and appreciation for what experienced veterans can bring to your makeup, to your team. That experience is invaluable, and very few teams win at a high level without having a blend of young talent and talented experience, too.
Hero for three. The rebound by Carter.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Look, I'll tell you what, Caldwell Pope, when he has his A-game on, he can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league, and I'd love to have him on my team.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. Caldwell Pope against Rozier. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, they kick off a road trip to Charlotte, where they'll take on the Hornets.
And for their matchup with the Raptors, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And he comes up with a bucket.
That's really all you can do defensively. Butler is an all-star for this very reason. Excellent skills and cool under pressure.
And Carroll passes to Carter. Here's Wagner. Jams it in off a great move.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Pass to Adebayo. Hero on the wing, defended by Wagner. Fires from deep. Hero, no good. The Magic have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Wagner outside. And he's going for the lob.
Good example of nice timing that time from Jalen Suggs. Very impressive.
Butler taking his time here. Kicks it to Hero. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jovic. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And Tyler Hero hits from deep.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Magic.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, you can't fall for the pump fake if you're the defense, because Hero will go into the contact every time.
And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Butler up top. Outside for Rozier. Fires the 3. Here's Butler. can't hit that time. Nice D from Wagner. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't.